Hey guys, so welcome to my analyzation of that vegan teacher. Now, if you don't know who she is a animal rights activist, YouTuber, and vegan TikToker. And she is insane. She is outright insane, crazy. She needs to be removed from the internet. As much as I hate cancel culture, as much as I am in support of free speech, she has lost it. She needs to be removed. She is. Okay. Before I go any further, I want to make it perfectly clear. You are not a bad person if you eat meat. There is nothing wrong with eating meat. I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, so the vegan teacher employs tactics. She uses harassment. Okay, she outright harasses people. She employs harassment, vulgarity. Okay, as much as I like swearing, if you're trying to get a point across, you won't swear unless you're swearing out of frustration or unless you want to make a really big point. But regardless, she employs harassment, she employs vulgarity, she employs comparing racism and making up things like vegan phobia and speciesism. Both of those things are not a thing. They were made up by either that vegan teacher herself or just animal rights activists in general. Because there are two types of animal rights activists: the crazy kind and the normal kind. The normal kind are the type of animal rights activists that will go out and talk to you about why it may not be such a good idea to eat meat and what harm it's doing. But at the end of the day, they will respect you, and they will respect your decision to eat meat. And I've also heard a bunch of hypocrisy from that vegan teacher. She's a hypocrite. What she does, she says that you should love yourself, everybody should be loved equally, but she has zero tolerance and zero respect for meat eaters such as myself. And if she's preaching equality, then that includes everybody: meat eaters, vegans, vegetarians, everybody. You can't preach equality unless you respect everybody. Otherwise, you look like a damn hypocrite. And that's what she is, a crazy animal rights vegan hypocrite. But back to my point. And she's also threatened Gordon Ramsay. She made a video saying that if something happened to Gordon Ramsay's thumb and he needs anesthesia, and she worked there as a nurse, she would refuse to give him anesthesia and she would let him suffer because he ate animals. So she basically threatened him. That's an outright threat, saying that he should suffer. That's a threat. She made that threat in February of this year. She also made comparisons saying that it's harder to come out as a vegan than it is to come out as gay, when it's actually much harder to come out as gay than vegan. She's compared, like I said, veganism to racism, which are not the same things. Speciesism, not a thing. She has preached going to demented, possibly illegal documentaries such as Dominion.com, where essentially you'll have these people who go in and most likely illegally trespass on farms and record what happens at the slaughterhouses and at the factory farms. It's illegal trespassing, and then they're surprised when they get harassed. When they get attacked by the farmers. They get surprised when they get sworn at by farmers, or when they get yelled at by the farmers. It's illegal trespassing. She also made reference to the Holocaust. Hitler killed millions of Jews in one of the most horrific genocides in history, and she compared that to animals, which is not only insensitive, but outright ignorant and stupid. Stupid. She compared, and she made up this thing called the animal holocaust. There is no animal holocaust. There isn't. It doesn't exist. She has, like I said, made comparisons to the Holocaust, which is disrespectful to the Jews. So she disrespected Jewish people. She's disrespected gay people. She's disrespected black people. Even though she may not be outright racist, she says racist things, even if she's not a racist herself. You don't have to be racist to say racist things. She's tried to repurpose the N-word. She's tried to bash anybody who's not vegan. She deletes comments that don't agree with her. She got banned from TikTok and says she's innocent when she broke several community guidelines, including harassment and others. And she needs to be removed. And I'm speaking directly to you, vegan teacher. You're not getting your message across. It's not working. You have to be respectful. You cannot harass or yell at people. You have to respect their decision to eat meat. You have to stop making up bullshit like animal holocausts, speciesism, and vegan phobia. All of those are nonsensical bullshit. And you have to talk using truth. Yes, animals are getting killed, but it's not a holocaust. When I said there's no animal holocaust, I'm saying that it's not on the same level. And if you want to be a vegan animal rights activist, you have to respect. You have to be respectful about it. Go up to the people. You gotta go up to the people and tell them, that animals are being slaughtered, that, this and that. But, okay, at the end of the day, still respect their right to eat animals, to eat meat. And at the end of the day, say, even though I think it's wrong to eat animals, I will respect your right to eat animals. I will try my best to convince you to go vegan, but at the end of the day, I will respect your final decision on the matter. Case closed. And that's as simple as how it should be. Using respectful, calm tone, respecting people's decisions, talking to them nicely, trying to convince them, trying to change their mind. It's that simple. It's that damn simple. And she makes videos and she basically goes after anyone that disagrees with her, anyone. She'll even go after vegans who are on her side but don't agree with her methods. And she'll call them out because they're not screaming and yelling at people's faces and harassing people and threatening people. Because that's what the vegan teacher does. She harasses, threatens, and offends. And I don't get easily offended. I don't. In fact, I laugh at people who get easily offended. But when I do get offended, I get offended, which is not often. So it's bad. So she harasses, she threatens, and she offends. Those are her methods of veganism. It's not working. If she doesn't change her ways, you have to be removed, vegan teacher. Okay, Miss Katie? If you're not going to change your methods, you must be removed. Okay, this is getting damn ridiculous. And you must be removed off the internet if you refuse to change your ways. Respect people who eat meat. Respect their right to eat meat. Try to convince their mind respectfully. And that's about it. That's my analyzation of that vegan teacher. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.